Hey guys, what's up, this is Swift here, and today I have another keyboard here with me. This is the Kananic L82, or I think they come as another version and variation. It's called S82. They're basically the same keyboard but with a different casing. If you followed my videos so far, or at least my mechanical keyboard videos, my previous one, I've actually hinted that I'll be doing something that's slightly different. I believe this is really different. The name itself, I don't know how to pronounce it or what is supposed to pronounce it as, but I believe it's just Kananic. I don't know. Right, now you have to pardon me because the whole keyboard itself, there's not much information on the keyboard. I found this in Taobao and I thought it's very interesting because this keyboard here, the interesting thing about it is that it has changeable mechanical switches, so you can actually change the switches as and when you want, right? So just plug and play, right? You just have to buy a compatible one that has the stem. I believe it follows the Cherry MX one, which everyone is basically following. All the different versions are following. You just have to use that, and you can actually plug and play different mechanical switches in play. Unfortunately, I did open up this box already and tried it out a little bit. This came with a spoiled LED. One of the lighting is not working, which is unfortunate, but hey, what to do, right? Sometimes you pay budget money, you get budget quality control as well, right? I'm not saying that yours will be will come in pieces, but this definitely came with one LED spoiled, then you see it in a while. So anyway, let's go straight into the keyboard itself. I'm going to show you the changeable mechanical switches as well, which is pretty cool to me, and that's why I actually bought this and want to share with you guys. This is not very expensive as well. It's one of the budget ones out there, right? So here we have just some information about the keyboard, not much. Now, if I try to read the Chinese keys here, the Chinese characters here, is very, very generic, right? Gaming keyboard, and then some 7,000 number of times, I think 7 billion or 70 million times you can click the switches, so on and so forth. Pardon me. It's your standard what you call that? Standard mechanical features, right? That you see in many keyboards. So let's just delve straight into the keyboard itself, right? Right. So the variation I got here now, if you buy it from Taobao, right? Many sellers allow you to purchase it in many variations, not just the keyboard case but the keycaps that comes with it as well. The one I chosen is a orange keycap kind of thing because I wanted something different, while the orange that came isn't something that I particularly like in the end, but hey, it's something different, right? So here we have the keyboard that's packaged in very, very generic packaging. You can see here, right? It's just so generic. What comes with it is actually nothing much, right? You have your they give you some spare switches here, as well as the keycap puller, as well as the switch mechanical switch puller as well, which I'm going to use in a while. The instructions here, if you can read Chinese, it tells you about the different keys, and you can change the functions of the lighting mode and whatnot, which I will show you as much as possible. But the main thing here is the keyboard, right, with the hot pluggable, right, or changeable mechanical switches. So here is the keyboard, right. So it looks pretty good. Now, I'll be very honest, for the price you're paying, it's pretty decent. Now, the switches that they have here, I believe they're the Kill Blues, right, which we're gonna take a look in a while. But yeah, if you watch my previous video, I don't really like the consistency and the feel of this particular switch itself, but otherwise I have to try it out longer to see if it's just a quality issue kind of thing, or it's just that all kill switches is something that I don't like, or maybe this is not even kill switches. I don't know, I've forgotten already, but this feels very different from Cherry switches, that's for sure. So I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to show you the lighting very quickly, and then we'll delve into the changeable mechanical switches, right? I'm going to turn off the lights. Let's see, let's zoom in. Zoom in a little, let's focus it. Alright, let's turn off the lights and let's see. Now the lighting on this thing is okay, not the brightest. It's shining through the keycap, and actually it's bright enough that you can see that one is dead, right? The 7 over here is not being lighted up. So the current mode here that is being displayed is the single lights one. Now again, the function key is at the top right hand corner, so if you want to access some of the different keys here, it's kind of at a weird position, but yeah, that's all I have to say. So now this one here is the lighting up of one particular key, pretty standard already by now. Then we have a fade in and out kind of mode, gaming mode. I believe this is the gaming mode. Kind of a pattern in and out kind of thing. Yep, another pattern. Now I really appreciate that they do this kind of different patterns and effects. But as you can see here, pretty cool, pretty interesting. Another waving mode. I believe you can change the brightness. So previously it was, alright, now this is really bright now. My mistake. Right, so this is bright. And now this is the what? And we're back to the main one, right? I really like the other one. And yes, this is actually really bright. So kudos to them. It's my bad, just that the 7 key is not working. So yes, this looks pretty damn good. The LED light, that is. Right, so now I'm going to turn back on the lights and I'm going to show you the keyboard and the switch itself, which we're going to take it out. So the idea here is that you can just plug and play to something that you want. Now this keycap puller, I must admit, is a little bit more sturdy than many other people that give other keyboards, right? So let's see if we can see here, right? So how this works is that the switch itself has a tab at the top. So what you need to do is that you just have to use the puller and press the tab, and you can actually pull it out already. Right, there it goes. Very, very simple. And you can see here, this is the keycap. Let's see if I can actually focus this. I don't. Alright, we can actually do that. Right, the wording on this thing says Longhua. I think it's Longhua. Not sure if that's what kind of switch is that. Pretty sure that this aren't standard keys, really standard switches at least. But yes, so you pull it out, and the idea is that once you have another type of switch, what you can do is actually you can just plug and play it back in, just like that, right? Like that. And we have it working already. That's just how cool it is. And you can just change to various different switches if you want. They come with spares. I don't know if you really need the tab for it to work. I might be wrong, but the whole idea is that, hey, the PCB is done in a way that you can just plug and play, right? Which is a very, very interesting thing to me, and probably to you guys as well. And that's all I have to say about this keyboard, right? This is the Kananic L82. Like I said, different model. The S82, I believe, has basically, I think it isn't covered. It's your low casing kind of keyboard case, which you can go for as well. I didn't point out previously, which I'm going to point out now. I love the font of this kind of keycaps, not the cheap Chinese gaming techie kind of thing. This one is the one that I want to see on all keyboards, at least bare minimum, right? This is a better font in and out. This is the better font. So yeah, that's all I have to say. If any questions regarding this keyboard or anything like that, do let me know. Leave a comment below. I'll try to get back to you. You can even private message me, so on and so forth. Now, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you want more of such content, do let me know as well. And you can show that you're interested by subscribing to this channel. Otherwise, I guess I'll see you guys again very, very, very soon.